What's up, y'all? This is Tanya. I get straight to the point in my videos. So as you can see, we're transferring the liquid from one container to the next. This is the bag, how the product is going to come. It's going to have about 3 sticks in it, your instructions, and the color choice that you chose for the product. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to mix the product before transferring it. You can also transfer the product before you mix it. You just need to make sure, it's very important and very critical, that you split that bottle in half with a pair of scissors to get every last piece of liquid and product out of that bottle, so that the proper ratio is still the same and the consistency will still be the same after you mix it. Because if it's translucent like you see at the top and then you got all the product at the bottom and you just transfer it without getting that product at the bottom, this is not the product is not going to work properly. You get what I'm saying? So you definitely need to make sure you get all product out of the bottle as much as possible. So I ended up using color tan because, as you see in my other video, that I put the wig behind my hairline. This is the color that I used on the wig. Where is it? No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that one. I used almond on that one. I think I used this one on my blonde wig. But yeah. Anyways, so you're gonna take the tape and you're going to tape up the sticks together. If you're using the drill has 3 prongs in it to hold on properly to a drill bit, so the sticks match up perfectly with that. You just tape the sticks up. Me busy watching TV and doing this at the same time. Child, really unproductive, but whatever. Anyways, you take the sticks and you tape the tape. You tape the sticks together, and as you can see in the drill, it's gonna fit in there properly. You just gotta make sure it's real tight. You twist it till it's real tight. But yeah, this is my workstation. So in the background, you see all of my work stuff that I use when I'm creating content and photos and doing my own hair and my own wigs all the time. So yeah, anyways, what I'm doing is I'm tightening the sticks into the drill, and then I just get the drilling. Make sure that when you are using the drill to mix this product, even when you're doing it by hand, you pull that stick up as you're stirring, up and down, and you twisting at the same time. So that's why the drill makes it better, because it's twisting and you just got to pull the drill up and down. You get what I'm saying? You taking the product at the bottom and pulling it to the top, so it's getting an even good mixture. But anyway, so now that it's mixed, I'm just taking the drill and I'm unhooking the stick from the drill and pulling it out so that I can properly take this mixture off of the sticks and keep it in the bottle. Again, these are all my own personal sets that I use on my own wigs and myself. These are not bottles that I use to ship to customers. Y'all bottles are already ordered, pre-sealed, and ready to go. And this is also why there is no refunds for this product, because you have to touch this product and put it back. So don't nobody want their product touched and then sold to somebody else. That's just not cool, especially liquid stuff like that. Okay, anyways, so yeah, you just wipe the product from the stick onto the container, and honey, as much as this bottle costs, we're not wasting no product, because that little bit on my hand can cover the front of your lace, the very tip. So yeah, these bottles have enough product in it to do a 5x5 or a 4x4 lace with 2 coatings 4 to 5 times, or a 5x13 frontal 3 to 4 times. If you do T-zones on your lace fronts or lace closures, you can double the amount of time. You can double the amount of times that you use the product. if that makes sense. But anyways, I went ahead to the Dollar Tree and I bought some containers, because some people, you know, they're good in steady hand not to have to use the small tip nozzle that is originally on the product. So yeah, you still would need a makeup brush or a paintbrush to go ahead and spread the product on your lace, but you also can just use the makeup brush in the product and apply it on the lace too, if you're steady hand and you're quick. So a wide mouth container is cool, but also the people that is manufacturing my product, they didn't have any containers that really sealed the product in without it leaking out. So this is why I went with this type of container. Plus it would have cost more money to get a wide mouth container with a squeeze nozzle put on there. In the future, I'm definitely working on a personal container that's like that, because it's so much easier to stir it by hand if the container is short and it's wide mouth, like the jars. But the precision of applying the product and making sure that you're not using too much product or overusing too much product when you're using the brush, and I'm stuttering. You're using the brush in the container. You can make sure that you don't use so much product when you're using the small mouth tip on the original bottle that the product comes in. So yeah. But yeah, these are multiple containers that you can use to put your product in. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you see how easy it is to stir it when the bottle is wide mouth. So yeah, I ended up using the container with the blue top because it made sure that I wasn't filling it to the very brim, and I still had enough space in the jar to go ahead and, what am I trying to say? Had enough space in the jar that it didn't overflow even when I was stirring it. There we go. So yeah, squeeze all the product into the jar. It's very important that you squeeze the bottle and both sides of the bottle are touching each other and it's flat, because you need to cut that bottle in half. You need to get out every piece of liquid that's in that bottle, honey. Every piece, okay? Every piece, every drop, okay, sis? Every drop. So yeah, squeeze the bottle, reapply the top so it stays squeezed down as much as possible. You take your scissors and you're gonna cut that bottle in half, sis. Plastic is bad for the environment, but plastic is also easy to cut. You're gonna use your brush. You're gonna scrape out every bit of product, especially the product at the bottom if you didn't stir your product before transferring the product into a wide mouth container. Moving slow because I'm too busy trying to watch what's happening on that screen. I'm watching Sisters, the Tyler Perry joint. It's good content. It's just they repeat themselves way too much trying to be funny, but it's not funny. Like, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I know and stay in my lane. But I do like watching the show though. But yeah, y'all go ahead and get out every bit of liquid in those containers. Okay, sis? Every bit, every drop. You want to make sure that when you're transferring the product from one container to the next, it still has the same ratio. So the consistency, there we go, can be the same when you are applying this product to your lace. Because if you just use the liquid and you don't get the solids at the end to mix it all together, then honey, ma'am, it's gonna be so translucent, and you trying to say what lace, and they're gonna be like, that one on your face right there, it look weird. But hey, even thinking about it, even if you did use only the translucent part of the product, because the grid is still filled in, you can just apply some makeup on top of it and you can still get away with it. So yeah, but don't do that. Just do right. Now you see how easy it is to stir and mix. And so now, because it's so wide mouth, you can mix it very quickly. So it'll take, you know what I'm saying, what, 1 minute to stir it. So it'll be the same amount of time as using a drill when you're stirring it in a wide mouth bottle. But I like the precision of the twist top with the cylinder bottle, because I'm able to twist that top open just enough to make sure I'm getting the right amount of product squeezed out of that bottle, so I'm not over putting product on my lace and it's just running down the shaft of my hair. So yeah, just make sure you scrape off all the product back into your container and y'all good to go. Like, comment, subscribe, share, okay, with my videos. And also go ahead and shop DZDHairStudio.com. Thank y'all for watching. I definitely appreciate y'all. It's affordable luxury.